Hello and welcome back to Fatecaster.
Hello?
Yes!
Hi there, how you doing?
And another very deciding episode of Shadows of Stravia. Previously, the party brought back some hard-earned materials for Karina, and she performed a ritual to bind Eldrick Thorn's legendary blade Oathrender. In a very harrowing scene, it seems that the ritual was a success, and the very dangerous blade remains housed in that reliquary in the party's possession. I think currently in a portable hole. Then the party set some final preparations for the next day, and with Pellin's, the much maligned Pellin's urging, their Reginald had a quiet meeting with Zelfira to get to know her and to strengthen their relationship, and which Zelfira opened up to him in a way she hasn't done with any rest of her party. So that's progress.
Actually,
And with that,
that's large.
please join us as we descend into the darkness.
Wait, use
Channel.
this one. Try this.
We return during that same meeting where a very, she was doing her job, also maybe a little nosy Requiem, returned to full helicopter mode, returned to, went into Nyx's quarters where they have a private discussion.
Hi.
You see me at my kind of work station, and I'm sewing. I've been sewing. And I feel like, last one. Good. Oh, hello, Requiem.
What is it? What are you working on?
These
Okay,
are finally done and ready to be shown. And I show you, in the text message I just sent you guys, you see patches, specifically patches that are, bloody buddy insignia'd, and around the edging of it in a highly stylized common, it has some words: yours in life, yours in death, a bloody buddy in bone, body, and breath.
Come on, let's go.
It's like,
Can we make these a real patch? Yep. Put one on his jacket.
and so I hand you your official bloody buddy patch.
For me?
Yes, and I was hoping maybe you could hand them out to the others.
You don't want to? Of course you want to.
I could, but you're so much better at it than
I don't think so. You'll want to get the hugs.
I will want the recognition this is true. Okay, I'll do it.
Yes.
Maybe you can help me with something else then.
Okay.
I'm trying on new names. I need to hear them though. Can you say a couple of names back to me? See how it sounds.
Yeah. Do you want to hand me the list?
Jive. I'll just tell you, and then you say it back to me.
Okay.
As if you're referring to me.
For sure.
Sound good?
Okay.
Here's some that I'm workshopping.
Okay.
The mask.
Here's the mask.
Okay. Wit.
Wit.
Oh, okay. Storyteller.
He's a storyteller.
Okay, a little bit. Yeah, getting some. All right. Some baker woman in there. All right, try this one. The Dark Bard.
The Dark Bard.
Okay, that sounds pretty cool.
Yeah.
I'm a little bit all right.
Dark Bard.
Okay, now I'm with you.
Okay.
All right.
I see what you're working with.
Here's the last one I'm workshopping. Try this one on.
Okay.
The Great Shaper.
The Great Shaper.
Okay.
The Great Shaper.
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Ooh, and there's Salazar's. Okay, thank you. Thank you, my dear. Thank
You're
you.
welcome.
Thank you. You see me make some notes on a piece of paper, as I'm doing that, and I kind of tuck it away.
Oh, just Nix isn't doing it for you anymore?
Well, it's kind of my grandmother's name a little bit, and it's getting, I don't know.
The goddess.
Yes.
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 Oddly ironic. That's what happened. I could see where you'd want to, branch out from that a little bit and
Yes,
having
exactly.
insight. Yeah.
Yeah.
I could see that.
And especially since, I'm a bit divine now.
You're
Maybe I need
so
something a little
divine.
bit more godlike. I don't know.
Perhaps.
Be my own thing.
I'm going to keep those in mind and I'll let you know. Every time you enter a room, I'll just run through the list in my head and think of what fits
That sounds good.
that compares to Nix,
Perfect.
goddess
Perfect.
of the Fae.
Of the Fae. Speaking of other things running through my mind, you have been, quite the nurse mother over Zelfir, especially with the suitors. Yes. Helicopter mother, I don't know if you've heard that as well. I was curious, is the reason why you're doing this because you're trying to preserve Zelfira's chastity?
Oh, we're diving right in.
Is she a virgin?
No, why is no one else? That was surprise. I thought you were. I laughed quite.
I'm not gonna lie. Would I know that? Have we ever divulged in our drinking nights? Have shared our chastity secrets?
Don't know.
Do you want me to know that?
Don't
I don't.
know.
I really don't
How
think that
long
would
have
have ever
you
came
watched
up.
my interactions? I mean, we spend a lot of time together, but I don't think her and I have ever delved that deep.
Oh.
I mean, not me with
I suppose,
her.
why are you hovering so much then?
Why am I hovering?
Yes.
Because I'm the one that buddy systems with her when she's
That's
uncomfortable.
true, the buddy system.
The buddy
I'd like to
system.
point out the fact that Requiem is like 3 inches off the ground right now. She says that. Floating.
Why am I 3 inches?
You always are. You perpetually are.
Yeah.
Why are you?
I just make
if it's bothersome.
little minor illusion of a propeller blade as you're like hovering.
Why? That's a GIF, by the way.
Yeah.
Okay.
What were you doing?
I mean, did she say something? Is it bothering her?
No, I
She had
don't
ornaments.
think so. And,
Yeah.
good on you to catch that pervert Pelin in the act,
Oh yeah, for sure.
I suppose I just, I've asked Z so many times if there was just some way to get to know her better. And I know she would never open up to just anyone, Especially not to this random person that just joined and I guess now is a bloody buddy, so I'm going to give him this patch.
Only if they give her expensive
just
gifts.
because you sold his life, all right, I guess he's in. No, she would never do something like that. Obviously, after so many times that I've asked, but at some point, I guess I've stopped asking.
Gifts are her love language.
Wait, how does that have to do with
Quality
if
time.
What's that have to do with
If she's a virgin or not?
Oh, I just don't know much about her. Now I have to ask you to even get to know something about her.
Oh, that makes sense. We'll start there. He's a little better. I feel like she
talks to you, right? You know things about her, at least?
probably not more than most other people. I more just watch her. I wonder if it makes her uncomfortable. Probably.
Plot watches me while I sleep. Oh, can you watch me while I sleep?
Yeah, are you having... Oh, do you want me to make
I might
sure
be
you're not
the mole.
If you're the mole, I would have to watch... Yeah, I've got nothing else to do, which is why I was down the hall. I was not spying on them two, although I did give the, are we okay? And she was like,
Yeah.
oh, and I was like, okay, I'm unhelicoptering. I've got other places to be. And then...
Well, I'm not saying not to unhelicopter. You
Oh.
know, there was a delightful scene that you had told me about at the Pickled Imp when you did that thing, and... anywho, full helicopter. But yes, if you could keep an eye on me while I slumber.
Sure.
Make sure I'm not the mole.
Can I use your
Pretty
bubble
good.
bath when you're sleeping? You don't mind, right?
Does that mean I have to sleep in the bathroom?
No. I mean, like, I'd have the bathroom door open, I could have my footsies in, and you could be sleeping.
So you're just going to be bathing
Just
and watching?
my feet, my footies.
Just
You're
your
sleeping.
footies.
Yeah.
You hear a splash and plops in there, right?
What's wrong with that?
Sharpening a knife.
Ew, I'd have to drain that before I get in.
Freaking love plot.
Bathwater. I'm sure Zelfir is not a volunteer information, let alone about her V card. But, you know, she is a very genuine reciprocator. So if you do, you know, ask her, I'm sure she'd have no problem telling you if now's not the time, Nix, or get out of my face, Nix, or if Nix,
I get a lot of that. This is just a dagger thrown at my head.
It's just a
Gotten very
fuck out,
agile.
Nix. Yeah. Yeah. So maybe if you catch her at the right time.
Yes.
You know,
Okay.
the 4x4 seemed to have a lot of things to give her, so that could soften her up a
Oh,
little
got
bit.
you. Gift giving is her love language. Interesting.
You're going to have to borrow some money, aren't you?
Yes.
Here, I'll flip him a gold coin. Here you go.
Nice. Okay. Well, thank you.
You're welcome.
One other thing, if I happen to die tomorrow, because I always die and you like never die.
Right.
I mean,
Nothing's to you.
yes. I hand you a scroll, and if I die, this is what to do with the things that I do have. Don't open it, please. Thank you. Then I hand you my my will.
Wow.
Well, sleep, Selene. Did I have to be extra careless in that? Tomorrow. But you'll watch me while I sleep, right?
Absolutely.
Plop. Watching me while I sleep?
Not always.
All right. You'll have to share the bath, I guess.
I don't mind.
What is he shaving in back?
He's sharpening a knife.
It's a shiv.
Oh, suppose my footies will have to stay
You need to stick it in the batch and you
luxury
keep going.
bed.
Whetstone.
Nix, are you really worried about...
That's what I mean, right?
Yes, of course I am.
Yeah.
Of course I am. I mean, if I fail at persuading these people, then people are going to die. That's kind of a lot of pressure.
Well, I'm here, however, to help. I don't feel like I am as persuasive and necessary in scenarios like this, but I am here to help you. And of course,
Means a
Selfira,
lot. I will definitely need your help when I'm there.
you just let me know. And sleep good, bloody buddy.
Thank you. I'm going to go out and I'm going to slip the patches underneath the doors of the compatriots, and then I will go to bed.
You still did it? Not in person? Something's going on.
Still did what?
You still did it not in person? Something's going on. You didn't say, look what I made you. Wow. All right.
It'll have a little tag on it that says
Perfect.
like, you know, from Nix. I hope you like it. Bloody Buddy is forever. We're going to come up with a pinky swear thing. P.S. Do you like me now?
Are you a virgin?
They will say,
Just ask everybody.
Yes, I love that. They will
virgin?
say, are you a virgin? On,
Virgin?
specifically on Z's.
I'm not.
Yeah.
You gotta give and take a little.
Yep.
Yeah, Okay. that's
And then on yours,
hard.
then the PS again, it will say, I know what you are. And that's it. Like the PS.
No,
The second time
man,
he's gotten
he
a
was
no.
such a big
It says
fan of
that.
you too.
Nick's guy keeps saying he knows who I am.
Yeah.
I'm a dwarf. He knows.
That's what I'm meaning.
Yeah.
The night passes. You may take your long rest if someone used a spell or something. So you can hit the button. The day of the vote comes. Any last minute preparations before this is like it is? It does start quite early, so starts around 8 a.m. So any last minute preparations on the morning you wake?
Did I see anything from him? Did he sleep through the night?
He slept through the night.
Perfect. Then I would like to have gone to Karina to stock up. I'm assuming she has blood vials and anything.
You can get 3 blood vials from Karina.
Yay. I would find my patch, read the note, be like, poignant. Why do you want to know? And then I would actually start prepping my chalice and it's hard to say, put it on, but I don't think I could leave it here
What did you think?
I was thinking chastity because he had just asked you.
Chastity
my
belt.
chastity belt. Yeah.
Prep my chastity
sciencey.
for the day.
Yeah.
Wouldn't you like to need
Polish
The
it.
extra mithril armor that was
You
left
tell
over
me.
is just a chastity belt.
chastity belt?
Have a nice Cooper.
Yeah.
These vampire meetings are getting out of control.
Yeah.
So put this on, and I would actually be I would wait until probably closer to the last minute or last time, like, to actually use it. But I would be filling it up with water for the first time and using it for a sovereign sip.
Sovereign sip. Great.
If you'd like me to read it out, I can.
Oh, sure.
Okay. Why aren't you? Hold on. Doesn't want.
It's been a while.
Can I go to Pellin and let him know? I just want to be able to tell Pellin how the
Why
visit
isn't it letting me scroll? Hold on.
Good job, sir. Well
That's being
done.
weird.
Sorry I got discovered outside.
That's fine. Just don't do that again.
Yeah, I'm very sorry. I just really wanted to know how it was going. Curiosity got the best of me.
I'll always tell you.
Right. Very sorry, sir. 1,000 apologies. I won't happen again.
You're good. Just let the father know.
That's what happens when
Wizard.
Rhett gets involved. Never happening
Oh,
again.
there it goes.
You're
I was
welcome.
being weird. Sovereign sip. Once per week, creature attuned to the chalice may drink from it to gain the following benefit for an hour. So that's what I was like closest to. Advantage on persuasion, deception, and intimidation checks involving undead or nobility. Resistance to radiant damage. And then mirrors just faintly reflect a second silhouette. But everything in my house already does that. Can the drinker watching?
It does not, actually. So you drink the first time from the chalice, knowing what it can do, but for the first time filling it, you pour the water and it becomes fresh blood, and your nostrils flare the scent of blood in front of you, pungent, drawing. Do you drink from it right now?
It depends on if it's... I would drink from it as soon as, like, I know it's the... I wanted it to last as close as
Yeah,
I
I'll
can
say,
to the hour.
yeah.
So, yeah.
Okay.
So, it'd be
So
like-
yes, we'll say it's right before.
Yeah.
So
Like maybe sit and sip.
you take the fresh blood, it fills you, the normal emotions, and you have a memory fragment of a quiet, smoky tavern, I suppose, but it's like a basement of a tavern, filled with smoke. You look down and see your feet change to the floor, manacles before you. Your feet are green, gnarled, goblinoid, and then memory comes back to you. Yes, kind of in your room, you see the second, like you see your, in your phantasmal mirror, you see your reflection as you prepare yourself and get ready. And as you go to depart, you see kind of like a shorter reflection of like some other creature is right behind you in the mirror. And you look and then you see there's nothing there, but it does exist in the mirror.
Interesting.
I will have come to find you beforehand. Do you need anything from me before we get in there?
Don't die, please.
I will try. I will actually try not to.
And you promise that.
Yeah, I promise you.
It's the time when you think you're headed towards promising, to not put yourself in danger. You do the opposite.
I will do right by you. And just so you know, you will do great today. I'm so confident in you. You'll do great. Good luck.
Thank you.
Once again, you make your way to the former throne room of the dwarven ruler of Drogmahar, the Black City. The chamber is brighter. today. Torches burning high and hot. The thrones, once again, circled around empty chamber, facing each other. Everyone is on time. Every seat is filled as you make your way and sit yourself down. High Inquisitor Thren stands at the center, seat behind her, hands folded, her blindfold behind, in front of her eyes, ember eyes burning behind it. Today is about the vote. There will be no further debate about these matters. Each matter shall be called upon and voted in turn. Her gaze glances around everyone seated. First, we will vote on the measure raised by Selene Blackheart, representing House Blackheart. Selene stands. My vote was for the legitimacy of House Scorn's current head, Zafira. She sits. And I would like you all to vote. Starting with Thren's vote, Blackheart, Selene says, I vote nay. She is not legitimate. And it goes to Myrrh next to her. Lord Ansel Myrrh looks around nervous, and you see Selena's just like staring daggers at him, and he looks extremely nervous. Again, like pallor has become hands shaking. House Myrrh votes yay. She's legitimate. Selene grimaces, lies down, and looks. Prince Lariel is seated next. He says, yay, she's legitimate. It passes to Isolde. He says, yay, she's legitimate. And then to Thren herself, yay.
To me?
This matter is already passed, but what is your vote?
Oh, yay, of course.
Very well. That matter is settled.
In your head, you'll hear, yay!
Selene doesn't react.
I just like cough a little.
The next matter brought forth by House Scorn. Zafira.
I gotta see which one was first. Duval. Of course. Import-export to be opened up again with Darushk. My vote is yay. It is very important that we mend these walls between us and Darushk. Yay for me. Yay for me.
Yay for me.
Yay for me. Do you speak in my head again?
Yes.
And you turn next. She motions Selene. Nay. It goes to Myrrh. Myrrh is yay. It goes to Isolde. Yay. And back to Thren. Yay. The vote passes. The Crimson Court has decided against war with Darushk and to reopen trade. The next matter brought by House Scorn.
Did Lariel vote?
Oh, Lariel voted. Yes, sorry. Lariel would be nay, but it does still pass. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Next is for House Eldrith to have a seat at this very council we are at and have a voice here. I vote yay.
Selene rises, inclines her head. Nay. Prince Lariel rises, slowly, looks at you, Zofira. Nay. It comes to Myrrh. Yay. And Velwyn. Yay. And back to Thrin. She looks at everyone around. Nay. The vote is a tie, with, of course, tiebreaker goes to the crown. She nods to Prince Lariel. The vote is a nay. It has declined. Eldrith will remain seatless on the Crimson Court. Isolde looks down. Subtle shift in the room.
Is Cassian in the room hearing this?
Cassian is here.
I was going to say, I would have had him still be present with this if he asked to.
To insight check Cassian.
Give me an insight check.
13.
13. Cassian, you don't know if the shift has happened now or earlier, but doesn't seem like vacation Cassian anymore.
Okay.
He probably knows about the plans. What does it seem like they're moving into? Like, is there other...
You see there's the general murmur, but those are all the votes, all the matters on which to be voted on, pass very quickly throughout the room. And so Thrin begins to stand. Very well. Then the voting has commenced on these matters. I thank you for your time and another successful meeting of the Crimson Court and everyone gathered.
If there could be just another item, Lady Thrin, now that your voting business is completed, is there opportunity for others to bring items to this council? Even if it's, not part of the normal procedures. We are beyond the normal meeting at this point, correct?
Give me a persuasion check with advantage.
I was going to say, I probably would have followed it up as soon as he was, asking with, my advisor has some very important things he'd like to discuss, and I was really hoping you'd allow for it.
Okay. Obviously, that procedurally she's going to let you do it, but I still want the persuasion roll to see how that comes
totally
across
fine.
with advantage.
I just was going to say it
guidance.
because I don't think I've ever called him my advisor, but I would have just phrased him as my advisor.
Yeah,
In
31.
Oh. Yeah, you see the room. The room had as Seraph was making her closing statements, and so most people were gathering their stuff and standing up and murmuring, and okay, closing statements, let's go, it's time to go home. And you see as Zofira announces you, and then you make your statement, everyone goes quiet and looks. You imagine this is very unusual to happen in the Crimson Court, and Prince Lariel kind of laughs, but everyone generally seems interested in something unusual happening in this meeting. It grows quiet.
I'd also be watching while he's doing this Isolde's actions to see if he's giving off any cues that it's we need to move.
I will say in that moment, whoever would like to give me a perception check.
$19.
Ooh.
Dirty 20.
You all notice a couple things, kind of as the general taking the opportunity as she was making the closing statements and people were murmuring around. Several Blood Cloak soldiers and several Zofira most likely, but you others see people not directly behind, but begin to get closer to where Selene is sitting. Kind of just, they're all standing around, but they kind of slowly begin to gather that way. Almost like And everyone else looks like maybe they're reinforcing her guard or something, but you notice that. And Seran is standing behind his father, his jaws clenched, and he's just staring at Selene. And Eldrick quietly steps back away from Selene without speaking to her, without getting anyone to replace his post, and begins to move towards the edge of the chamber, not leaving yet, because that would be very, the door's opening for
Just
the first time, very
looking
dramatic.
busy.
He's just kind of looking busy and begins to head towards the exit.
I would do what I can. I don't know if Seran breaks eye contact with staring at Selene, but I'd do what I can to can't speak message, but I can try to, I guess, portray with my eyes towards Seran, that what Nyx is about to say is important, at least to see whether or not that keeps him from just going
Give me a
straight
persuasion
for it.
check.
Which I actually have advantage because my sovereign sip.
You can message her. He can't stop you.
Let me see which one I rolled. 17 plus.
Nice.
I think she's got it.
Hold on. What's my persuasion? 22.
22. You managed to catch his eye. Motion to hold. You see Seran's grip on his pommel tightens.
He's so happy about it.
And nods very subtly. And Seraph, yes, please, Nyx, what do you have to share?
I always have been stationed kind of behind Seraph, Lady Thrin's seat. So I will step out towards the table and do Awaken Mind, and I will Awaken Mind you. And you said, yesterday you said you could help, yes?
Yes.
Okay, I'll need you. Back me. And then I'm going to cast guidance on myself for persuasion.
Okay.
And then I am going to physically get up onto the table, and I will stand atop the table in the very middle of the room.
Okay.
Could I guidance you too?
It
Since
doesn't,
you just-
stack. Yeah.
Dang.
Hi, Inquisitor Seraph. Your skills of insight are unmatched. I ask that you simply raise your hand should at any time you detect a lie in me.
She nods.
I am known to many of you as Nyx Gosong, but this name is thinly veiled to give myself an identity. But you should see me now for who and what I really am, for you will need me as I am. And I take a couple of things here. I use prestidigitation. I make the lights flare with a tint of green, and then I allow my Fey side to begin to manifest, with my shadows beginning to come up, and they've changed since you've seen it last time.
Have we ever seen... Wait. You've done the soul thing, but have we ever seen your Fey side? The thing
not
you're
sure.
soul reaping?
You would have.
I would, yeah.
And my my black shadow rises up, but there's a hint of white just around my immediate, and then deep within the shadows, there's green, and then beyond that, deep within the black, there's that deep forest green, and then I use minor illusion to make it even bigger, and I make my aura bigger. I embolden my voice into my true voice that I use within this. I bow low and graceful, and I say, "Allow me to reintroduce myself. I am nobody. I am everyone. I am divine, the son of the faceless god, and in the line of the goddess Nyx. I call death and darkness and change the origins of my domain." As I say this, I use minor illusion, and I create the images of, the faceless god and imagery of the goddess Nyx.
Prince Lariel sits forward, looking very interested.
I'm glaring at him if he ever looks at me. Freaking Lariel.
You may refer to me as the Mask, Wit, Storyteller, the Dark Bard, but perhaps most aptly named is the Great Shaper.
I am here and ready to mold you and these lands. I'm ready to guide your hands directly, as my father did with the great king, Lariel Stravos.
And I motion towards his son.
I stand before you in this flesh form, and note that if you should release me from the limits of my mortal shell, I believe that I will just become more powerful. So choose wisely. Hear my message now. For if you do not, then know that you choose to fail and die. A decision is needed now to determine what you as a people are capable of, and what glory you could achieve. Pray that you are worthy.
And then I gesture to High Seraph Thrin to indicate that she has not raised her hand yet. And I allow that fact to settle over the table.
Wow.
We are unhappy with the middling and constant underhanded attempts to undermine your peers, and a constant struggle for another morsel of power. It is maddening. What is the agenda of this council? Questioning seat legitimacy? After King Larry has already made that decision? Or yesterday, the hindrance of protocols of the Order of Bones operations? Fools! This poor use of time and petty pedantic squabbles of this council tears down the walls around you as you seek to build upward. And now, so focused on your schemes, you are blind to the real threats that face this nation. Allow me to illuminate your true position.
And I use minor illusion, and I cast up images above me. Images of the sick and the starving people and the blight of the land.
First, the woe from within. The creatures you depend on are weak from lack of care. You starve your people, poison the children with diseases that you manufacture, and lay a blight upon this land, stripping it of all resources that you need to grow. Your greedy and nearsighted actions make you vulnerable.
And then I create a secondary image after the first one. It is of a fearsome ogre holding a great axe, and then it pans out to many ogres, a full army of them within the minor illusion.
Your vulnerability has emboldened the true enemy to the north. King Gorath Icebane and the ogres of the Iron Howl clan are recruiting and gathering strength. As you bicker, they prepare for war, gathering massive forces that outmatch your divided sums, forces that will run over the elves and the dwarves and the humans and the undead in totality. Know this with certainty: unless you band together now, form a fist and strike back, then you choose death or enslavement under the unkind hand of new rulership.
I then adjust my minor illusion above me, and there's symbols indicating actions to perform. First is all the people that are at the table, and it is after the unveiling ball, and they're meeting in a war room council.
Soon you need to meet together to plan towards this enemy.
I throw up the symbol of House Stravos, a raven on dark crest, and show images of Lariel aligning with his father to gain access to the airship for air support for war preparations. Next, I throw up the symbol of Blackheart, an armored wolf with a cracked heart, who is organizing his army and begins to orchestrate troop movements towards the north. I throw up a symbol of Veilwind, a crescent moon entwined with thorny vines. And you see Isolde, his sister, Order of Bone Mages, organizing undead forces and aligning with Blackheart in their march to the north. I throw up a symbol of Scorn, a coiled serpent around a thorned rose, who's orchestrating navy movements with all the different ships. I throw up an image of Myrrh, a crimson dagger over a silver chalice. And they are overseeing operations and supplies, and you see them in partnership with the dwarves and the elves. Specifically, you see Reginald and Pisceris partnering with Anselmer on that. throw up a symbol of Thrin, a raven perched atop a skeletal tree. And High Inquisitor Seraph herself is seen to the strengthening of the country's infrastructure, tending to the sick people, the health of both them and the land itself for crop growth. I point to Eldrith in the back.
He is needed as well, regardless of your petty votes.
And a silver serpent coiled around a dagger appears above me. You see them identifying key targets behind enemy lands and crippling their supply lines, setting fire to communication centers, assassinating officials, all in the darkness. And then the final one goes up, and it is the crest of the Bloody Buddies that you guys have the patches for. And you see the Bloody Buddies doing recruitment to all of the different individualized factions to continue to grow the effort towards that.
Choose now, O great lords and ladies of your houses, together or apart.
And then I step down from the table. I allow my Fey side to diminish, and I stand behind Lady Thrin again, and I lean over her chair, and I say, "My Lady Seraph Thrin, do I lie?"
She looks down. Prince Lariel looks over first at you, Zelfira. His eyebrow goes up.
I match him.
And then looks at Thrin, waiting bated breath. First, Nix, I would like you to give me
I don't match him. I wink at him.
Persuasion. You wink at a persuasion check with advantage.
Okay.
You may guide yourself.
Okay.
And I will tell you there's 2 states of successes here. The minimum success is a 25, and the ultimate success is a 30.
I will say that 31 was because I rolled just lights out a second ago.
Right.
So
What do you add to persuasion?
11.
You had 11. So right before guidance, it's a
19.
Well, 19 gets you 30. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So 14 is the minimum for success.
It's guidance and advantage. Right.
So guidance first. Yep.
There's my guidance. 2.
Okay, so now it's 12 for the minimum, or
You got this. Come on, boy.
17.
11.
Okay, not there yet.
Do it.
2. I'm going to use my luck.
Okay, you get a reroll. So basically, you have to take this one essentially,
I
right?
have to take this.
Okay.
one.
Can I give someone my luck?
I don't think so.
To make you
Here we go. 10.
Oh my God. Inspiration. Use your inspiration.
I do have the inspiration.
Use your
thing.
inspiration. Use your inspiration.
It's a good time to use it.
I have 3 cards.
have 3.
I would give up my inspiration to make sure.
What is mine? It's somewhere.
Well, how does that work, Matt? If I use 3, then I get to take narrative control for a hot second, right?
The way we've done it before is if it's one person can't do it, it's if 3 people, each use
together.
inspiration.
Inspiration. Here we go, baby. Here we go.
Okay. So
I don't have one.
Yes, you get to DM the next round.
Okay.
You help.
So it's the next 6 seconds.
You help.
I need you to tell me what happens.
They believe you.
What happens
Lariel shits
is
himself.
I fail, but with people being skeptical, nearly getting to that next one that happened, right? Having an 11 rather than a 12, it was right there.
Mm-hmm.
And so I just needed someone to tip the scales. And what happens is Z stands up for me, Requiem stands up for me, Ysolde stands up for me, and Lariel stands up for
also
me.
double persuasive right
Yeah.
now.
Lady Seraph stands up for me.
I'm holding my patch.
In the end, there's very few people sitting around or still staying seated, so there is no verbal vote on this. but there is people standing up for the thing, knowing that it is the right move. And I will let you decide as DM, because I don't want to extend with this kind of power.
Mm-hmm.
Who would choose to remain seated for the correct narrative structure to continue?
I think Selene will remain seated.
Insane.
Okay.
And she's probably the only one.
I was going to say, while he was talking to and pointed out Myrrh, my goal would be to try and get eye contact to see whether or not I was resonating with Seran in that moment, the bigger picture above what he was after. But either way, Selene's still sitting.
Give me an insight check. Seran.
It's totally fine. I'm not going to say anything.
Been,
it's
yeah,
just...
Seran has been moving, I will say, during that
Okay.
speech towards
19.
Selene.
That's totally fine.
19.
She's
You
still
look
sitting.
at him and he seems impacted, yes. He seems,
So he is listening.
He
That's
seems
good.
compelled in that he is listening, but you see him continuing
Probably
to move
also
towards
noticing
Selene.
she's the only one not standing. So
I do want to message Selene.
Okay, what do you say?
Madame, please, can you put your differences aside just for now? Please.
Give me a persuasion check.
so much persuasion.
I see you. Do you message her, or are you talking to her?
I message,
Okay.
but I'm
Okay, I can see
But
you trying to
message
help me.
has, you have to speak out loud and hold
Okay.
a wire, technically.
I did
so-
specifically ask you to help me.
yeah.
I'm going to give you a bardic inspiration. This is a 1d6 plus 1.
Okay. 2 plus 1, 3, 14, 15.
15. Selene looks at you and nods and then stands. So you... Back there.
I'm so nervous right now.
I'll take back narrative control of the scene. Those people stand, and there's general quiet, and you sense it as awestruck. You still looking at Seraph and the prince, looking very with bated breath at her. I do not sense deception. Nyx, or many other titles, that certainly at least believes what he said. And I believe him personally. This is, if you were to ask me, the path that we must choose if we wish to survive. And Lariel looks down and begins laughing. Right in front of us. In front of me. You choose a fascinating hour to unmask yourself, son of the faceless god.
I want to make sure. Close to him.
I knew that there was a kindred spirit between us. You know, our fathers created this nation. The son of the faceless god, touched by Nyx, an heir not of throne or bloodline alone, but of power, older than crown and creed. And housed, so casually, within the retinue of House Scorn.
In plain sight. 'Tis the best way to hide any valuable thing. But really thinly veiled, truly. I called myself Nyx, Lariel. I
Yes?
did try to get to know you on our way up north. You are fascinating, and I hope to work with you.
If I understand what is being suggested here, which seems in all accounts to be true, I cannot deny it, personally. But not merely this creature, this man or thing is divine claim, but that House Scorn has kept him so close, advised by him, shielded him, benefited from his presence. If I'm to believe this, then the matter exceeds affection, companionship, or convenience. It becomes a question of sovereign custody, of sacred legitimacy, of who may lawfully stand nearest such power. I believe, Inquisitor, according to the laws rectified by the formation of our country, who alone is able to personally talk to and interfere with the faceless god? Seraph looks down. That is how Scorn. Correct. My father made a deal with the faceless god for this nation. You sneaky little minx. You should have brought him to the crown. How long have you known this?
Did I know he was Fae? I've known he's special. I mean, I probably would have known. I'd have known he's...
Talk to you about my daddy.
Tense. Well, okay. No,
And-
I know
and
that
my
you
mommy.
talked about...
Yeah.
But everybody's supposed to believe in the faceless god.
It's the first time you've really used like
So it's a
divine in
matter
front
of
her, right?
whether or not you are... Oh, wait, no, it has to do with Nyx,
I
doesn't
mean,
it?
I thought I was a goddess before,
Does it have to
too,
do with
so.
the faceless god or does it have to do with Nyx? Because everybody's technically supposed to worship the faceless god. So what is he actually trying to point
He's
out
asking about the faceless god. But he's actually, I think what he asked
What is he
specifically is
trying
how
to-
long have you, like, did you know that Nyx just said he was, he mentioned like the touch by
He's
Nyx, but
claiming divinity.
he's claiming to be the son of the faceless god and basically saying, how long have you known that you have the son of the faceless god as your advisor?
Damn it, Nyx.
But you've suspected.
You and your...
Telling the truth?
Just say that you.
What is the truth? I don't know that I've known you're like this. You call yourself... Okay, I'll
Unless,
just
of
do this.
course,
He has always referred to himself as the son of the faceless god. Are we not all supposed to?
this sounds very different. He's claiming divinity.
That's very Nyx-like to do. I've just
Is that not
always-
true?
I am the son of the faceless god.
Inquisitor?
He believes that to be
Are
true.
you the son of the faceless god? Is it not your god? Would that not make
Not
you
biologically, no.
the son?
I have to assume, then, unless this comes as a surprise to you, that House Scorn believed itself entitled to private counsel with an avatar of the faceless line. Unless... And then you believed that such power belonged at your shoulder alone, rather than the crown's.
It is not. Nyx has free will. He can come and go as he pleases.
Yes, stop speaking of me as if I'm some thing to be owned.
This is
I'm
a
my own
surprise.
person. She didn't make a decision to own me. I chose to reveal myself to someone worthy.
Then I position this to you, Nyx.
This better not be more pedantic squabbles, as I just mentioned.
No,
Tread carefully.
your station can no longer be informal. You are too significant to be hidden in another house's shadow. Too politically volatile to remain a personal attaché. Too sacred to be mistaken for private property.
I would agree with all of that. I am too sacred, too divine, and
Yes.
beyond the laws that your people have come up with. So whatever you say is needed for your things, I reject that to do what I want to do. I'm here to shape you, to get you ready for what's needed, to bring you back to glory. Why are we talking about your laws?
What is Lair?
I was like, I'm insight checking
Lariel.
Lariel just to see if he's... It's not 20.
I need another persuasion check with advantage.
This one has not been treating me very. I'm gonna go with this little guy.
And insight checks, right?
Yeah, not 20.
Greed.
Plus 9.
Greed is on Lariel's face.
I'm gonna
Alright.
just guidance you again.
Okay.
Every time you talk, I'm gonna guidance you.
Okay.
I will actually...
27 on the first. 28 on the second. Oh wait, 29 on the second.
With that check and with that thunderous reproach, you see that Lariel had his first blades very quietly, you see
That's
that
what I wanted to
they
see.
had come
Movement.
accompanying to you either side of you. And you see that they had hands on blades looking at the prince, waiting for his word. And you get right away that Lariel was moments away from claiming that Nyx belongs to him.
Greed.
And would take him by force if necessary, and from the greed in his eyes. And you see, with that admonishment by someone who now, some part of him must believe to be divine, you see fright come
He
over him,
rethinks it.
and he gulps,
Yeah. Sick.
nods.
Frick yeah.
Thank you for your presence.
I'd remove your guards while you're out.
Yeah, did they shove me out of the way? Because I'm like right next to him.
No, they weren't right
Oh,
next.
they're
They were
just-
just like
they're just
approach.
readying.
You saw them
Okay.
getting close, and so they he nods. They begin
Not at you, the
to
guards.
approach back down. You see, Selene has remained standing, and with that very high insight check, you see doubt on her. Her conviction shaken, almost like an existential crisis right now for Selene. Like, what have I been doing? Where have my priorities
like we're
been?
convincing her like of
And,
bigger picture.
You see, at that moment, Seran has arrived.
I want to message Seran.
He stops a few paces from Selene.
I want to message Seran.
Did Seran hear my speech?
He did.
Yeah,
Or that
that's why I was saying I was making sure that he was listening and not like just going straight zone. And he was, but he still is
Time to message.
You have time to message Seran?
partially, he's still like on course because she wasn't standing at the time either. And then she stood. And at this point, I don't know, other than I can see that he's approaching still.
Seran, you are seen and you are validated in everything you are trying to do, but please, please trust in what Zafira is doing. Please trust us. Please trust in something other than the blood you're seeking.
I need a raven roll.
You're helping me again?
Very important.
So 1d6 plus 1.
The DC is 25. What do you add to persuasion?
What?
I really wish I could
One.
message. Because I could, it's
okay,
what I want
then
to
you need
do,
to
but I
crit.
can't because I can't message him.
And I will tell you that this is both extremely difficult, nigh impossible. I want to kind of give it a 30. I guess it doesn't really matter because you have to crit anyways, but nigh impossible to dissuade Seran from doing what his entire life has been spent to this point. But should you succeed, it will have dramatic consequences. So please, roll us a d20.
Should I succeed or should I fail?
I don't know. You're
Should you
doing it, so roll a
I'm trying to
d20.
convince
If you
This might-
succeed in
do I roll
persuading him,
my-
he will stand
my
down.
help first.
It doesn't. You can't get 25. I guess you can.
Oh, shit. That's plus 1. That's 7.
Okay,
So
seven,
yeah, you actually
plus
only need an
7.
18 now.
Okay.
18 or
15%
higher.
chance.
All right. This is the way.
You got this.
Okay.
What is it?
It's the nat 1.
Oh,
Holy
as
shit.
it should be. You know, sometimes the dice
You know what
just
sucks
know
is
the
I
thing.
have advantage on persuasion, I have advantage on all these, and that's what I'm very good at, but I can't message.
You say those words. You see Seran has drawn kind of behind his back a smooth wooden stake. He stands behind Selene, listening to your words,
I react.
eyes down, responds, I know, but this is for my sister.
I'm going to.
Stands,
Actually, can I throw a blade?
grabs Selene's shoulder, potentially in a second, grabs Selene's shoulder, say this happens, grabs Selene's shoulders, says, this is for Merida, and goes to strike at her back, through the heart with the stake. You're throwing a blade. What are you throwing?
Because
what
he's
are you-
not stopping.
At Seran, like an attempt to stop him?
Yeah.
Okay.
Could be an attempt to.
Can I do something?
It's either going to maim or it's going to
What would
take
you like
out
to do?
his.
It would be
something like-
before he touches Selene.
What are you doing?
Can I do command person or command?
I need a perception check from you to see if you see that happen, because it is very subtle. They've been watching and they've already made
Same.
perception checks, but
If I'm standing by Nyx, how far away from Selene am I?
15 feet.
Well, Valtor's in this room, right?
Yes, he's behind Selene.
What was his reactions to everything?
He would have been less resistant than Selene.
Less resistant?
Less resistant, yeah.
Okay.
So I think he would have probably stood initially when the others did.
Okay. 12.
12. I'm going to say you do not see at that moment. So you're throwing a dagger at Seran.
Yeah, my goal. God, this sucks. My goal would be to, because he's gonna be at a position behind her, but instead of to try and like insta kill or anything, I'd be trying to knock it out of his hand.
Cold shot.
Called shot. So I'm going to give him half cover. Oh, which means +5 to his AC. His normal AC is 18, so you need to hit a 23
Gracious.
on a dagger.
If anything, at least it would slow it down.
As soon as I see that, can I message into Selene again?
Mhm.
And I just,
Duck.
yeah, exactly. Just like yell into her head, you move.
Okay.
So it is a dirty 20 to hit.
Does not hit the dagger. So
His hand? His arm?
No, it misses entirely. And yeah, if you miss the called shot, so the dagger flies by.
I'm moving towards him at this point.
Seran stake into the back of Selene, buried into her heart. She tries to scream, breathless, as it is shoved from her, and the room explodes. I need you all to roll initiative.
Oh my
All right.
god.
Did he see that I tried to hit him? Not Sarah. Did Valtor see that I tried to hit Sarah?
Yeah, or it looked like you threw this blade at.
No.
I'll get it.
Oh, well, okay, a blade wouldn't kill her, so why would I do that if I could see him do it? You know, like.
Okay.
Nat 20.
Nice.
It's not put you at like 31 or something.
30. Dirty 30.
18. It's stressful. Also, I feel bad because there was another thing that should have been voted on, and somehow it wouldn't have gotten forgotten about.
What?
Transparency on the tithe. But somehow it got.
Yes.
Yeah. And I imagine most.
It would have been.
Would
it would have been voted the same with like
Yeah, I was going to
Gurus,
say. It
so it
seems
would
like
have
would
passed.
go.
Yeah.
Okay. That's
Do
what
you
I
want,
like. I think in my
enemies
brain
and
I
allies on
assumed
the
it
same,
was together,
or
but
different?
Let's do two different ones if we can. Allies and then enemies.
Rex, you got 30.
Yeah.
Z?
18.
Yeah, 8. 18. 8. Not you, dice. This dice. Oh, okay. Well, 10.
I want a new dice too. This one sucks.
It's a Pellin dice.
Yeah, get out of here, man.
I mean, you got yellow stuff going on, right? Your
That's
powers.
true.
Okay, we're in my
True.
position to. Where
And
are
then
you
I
guys
need
at?
one for enemy and one for ally whenever you're
So, I think Zafir's here.
Am I going to have to be at my seat?
Yeah, I mean you're
I was
standing
like
in front
basically
of your
across
seat.
from her. Yeah, it's like right there because I think her and I are like across from each other in a room.
And that's you sold. That's on there.
I
Yeah,
don't have
he
a-
sold to the
I don't have
side.
a Seraph mini. We'll use Lenora for Seraph. That's appropriate.
We'd have Cassian, we'd have Reginald, all basically on my throne side. I don't know where you were because you just said you were actually with.
I was
You were
next
with
to Nyx.
Nyx is in the center where Seraph is, not with.
you were
my-
near me because you're guiding
Yeah.
me for stuff.
Wait, where are you at? On here right now. Do you have your mini on there?
Which one are we attacking?
I think at this
Where are you?
point we just need
This is
to duck out. Yeah.
We don't need attack. We need to get. No, we
Well,
need
you're
to
right
get
behind Seraph, right? would you have gone back there? You were right behind Seraph.
Yeah, I was behind Seraph, but Requiem was guiding me.
So you, so
What's the range on guidance?
It's touch spell.
touch?
So you guys would
So
be.
maybe you walked back here after your
Could be.
speech.
Okay.
Which one is?
And you'd also probably be behind Zephyra.
Yeah, I would be
Yeah,
close
you would
to.
be. Cassian would be.
Can you
well,
breathe in
Cassian
a
could
pocket
technically be
dimension?
behind Isolde too.
You cannot.
But I think he'd be behind.
So you're holding your
That's me,
breath.
Yeah.
That's you.
But they're undead, so the only one that have an issue with that is him, right?
Uh-huh. And Nixon and Reginald, yeah.
What?
Allies and enemies.
Eating the pocket.
Enemies is... How are we deciding?
I don't think you're supposed to go in those pockets.
Like, can we decide which one? Because is Seran an ally or an enemy in this moment? Because you guys
I have
are
no
all trying
idea.
to stop
I
him.
was
We'll say
trying
he's
to
an enemy.
Stop it,
We'll
but
say an enemy in this moment. So 17 is Seran.
I think Valtor is technically going to be the actual enemy. Right
Oh,
now.
yeah.
He's going to try and
I'm
kill
observant.
everybody. Because I don't know
I
if
can
he's-
write down individual
like
people.
my goal
You want
was
me
to
do
try and
No,
stop
we'll do
Saren.
16 for we'll do 16 for Blackhearts. Let's say that,
Blackheart.
and then 20 for allies.
Okay. So is enemy considered Seraph or Seran?
I don't think so.
No, enemy is just the Blackhearts right now.
Okay.
However, but however you guys want to play that, it's all kind of
Sounds good.
it's all kind of wishy-washy.
It is very wishy-washy. Because that's where I was trying to stop him, which now he's probably going to be mad because I tried to stop him because he wouldn't listen to reason.
Blackheart. Then Z and Deborah.
Yeah.
Oh wait,
Can't
allies.
be wearing this.
You're
Oh, wait,
taking it
allies is-
off. That's what.
Yeah!
He's ripping it?
Yeah!
I'm looking away.
Destroy!
Can't look.
Yes!
Hopefully that shirt wasn't on.
Rah!
I was looking at
I
it
love it.
earlier and I was like, God, that's so stretched out. Whose shirt is
Oh,
that? So he
amazing.
found a yucky.
Okay, someone's
I
dying.
said, the shirt was coming off probably halfway through.
Oh, no.
I'm gonna be bad. I'm not
was-
looking.
that was
That
awesome.
crazy.
That was awesome.
All right, Requiem's up
20
first.
I'm gonna hold
Time
my
to die.
attack
Here we
because
go.
I am waiting. I'm gonna hold my attack.
You're holding your action for what?
For someone to come at us.
Okay.
Because right now, who's facing us right now? That's what I want to know. I want to know if someone facing. Do I sense someone coming at us right now?
No one's coming at you right now. All the action is on the other side where Selene is at the moment. But okay, so you're holding your action for someone, like one of your allies, to be threatened, I suppose. Does that include Seran?
Yeah. Right
Okay.
now it does.
Okay, so that's Requiem's turn. Next up is at the
He's gonna be
allies.
forcing it on Kappa.
Okay.
Wait, I don't want to attack some. I'm not moving over that way. I might
you
shoot a bow and try and
sold?
start someone.
Will use his action to stand in front of all of you and specifically, let's go now.
Yeah. Thank you.
And begin to try to motion you all, towards the exit.
Time to go.
Seraph
Come with
will
us.
step back and attempt to cast I think she'll attempt to cast command on Seran and say stop. Just stop! Right after he stabbed her, Selene, Seran needs to make a DC. What is command? What's command, Reginald?
I could tell.
Is
You.
Eldrith gone? I could tell.
What kind of saving throw is it?
Command is 15 wisdom saving throw.
Wisdom. So he needs 18. Rolls a 2. You see Seran has stabbed it in. Stop! And you see him frozen for a moment.
Paltor is going to take his head off.
And that is... Okay, that's the allies. Zephyra, you're up. You sold it right in front of you. We need to go now.
Yeah, my goal would be to go with him, and I'm like, for the most part, I feel like I wouldn't be leaving the herd because this is what's hard about roll. It's like it's
Yeah, if
technically, I would be making the
if anything, he
movements.
would have grabbed your hand and like 15 feet towards, towards the exit. If
So
you would
I'd
have
be making
not
the movements
resisted.
too. And is our plan still to teleport? Or I guess whatever. I'd be going with him. So I don't know if it's vice versa. We're carrying each
He's
other
leading you towards the exit
out the
right now.
door?
So
Okay.
yeah, if you go with him,
Yeah.
you could.
Yeah,
go that
basically,
way.
I just wouldn't resist, and I would be going that way, but like trying to keep eyes on my whole party to make sure that they're actively going, still doing the plan. We need to leave, and
That's
out.
my priority now while I'm holding action, to make sure that either no one's following or shooting after them.
I'll lead up the back, so I'll make sure that we're all leaving. But I want to be in the back.
Okay. Well, we're still in initiative, so we'll get that as we're moving.
Oh,
That's
right.
Zalfira's turn. Is moving with Ysolde. It is the enemies. I need Selene to make a death saving throw.
Goodness gracious.
7. That's a failure. 1 failed death saving throw.
So much like a 1 for a second.
no, oh, God.
And you see Valtor turns, and his tall form, eyes are drank by black, and he ignites in black fire and draws his sword. My sister! Draws his blade and will
That wasn't funny,
strike at Seran.
Who's held?
He's
command.
stopped by command.
Yeah. Well, that's poor guy. Oh, I guess it's just
I
stopped.
don't think, I don't think
she
that really
said hold,
affects
she
his,
just told him to
but
stop.
I mean, let's take
he's
it. He's been studying
still.
for a long time. He's been pretty unhappy. Well,
I was gonna say at this point, it's like
just gonna
He's gonna make 3 attacks at Seran.
my problem is whether or not he goes to attack House Myrrh. Just whether or not he goes to attack House Myrrh and continue an inner war rather than actually listening to what Nick's just said.
All 3 miss somehow.
What?
Seran,
Horseman. Wow.
whose blade glowing
doing?
black. Reginald, you see like something in these attacks that resonates with you, but like you're like,
Ridiculous.
oh, this is like Paladin-y, but if Paladin went wrong kind of idea. Like there's magic in his blade, looks like smiting kind of power, but he misses all of his strikes.
Does it
Seran
match the Death Knight
manage
power?
he is a Death Knight, yes.
Does it match? So it matches what we fought.
Yeah. Okay, that is his turn. Next up is Nyx.
He's a full-blown. He's a full-fledged at night.
Yeah. I follow the plan. I leave towards where you guys are, but I'm going to just stride away as like God as I can.
You're like,
And so I would like to use my action pretty much to persuade and just say, fools, did you hear nothing? We must band together towards the north. Once you've settled your petty squabbles, come and see me. Until then, you are beneath me.
Guidance.
That's huge.
And then I walk away.
Because you're
they're
walking
not-
right behind
they're
me.
not- They're not worth.
Give me a
we
persuasion
sold
check.
and I will be like, oh, let's slow our pace. Let's walk out regally.
You can't guidance me. out of
That's right.
turn.
Action.
But actually, I can guidance myself as a thing. So it's 2
That's what I meant.
plus 31.
Wow.
Why do you roll that on the Raven?
I know. I banished that 1 dice. I banished that 1 dice.
Wow.
At the end of your turn, Valtor, he's got some barbarian in him and is uncommunicado right now. He cannot
hear,
be
can't
be
listen.
reasoned with. Actually, he's sitting next to Seran, but will use his legendary action to fell word Seran, who needs to make a DC
You also would have been
18
moving.
Constitution saving
So I moved
throw.
you.
At the lady.
You got the lady phone.
Fails.
It's a lie.
It's alive.
didn't kill it.
No.
And he
Gently
yells at
nudged
Seran,
it.
"Die!" and makes
Kill
Oh,
Sarah.
man,
Maybe he'll
killing-
just be the end
Well,
of it.
that's
Maybe
the
he'll just
thing
want to be
is,
done.
it's one thing if it's just
Wait.
that, which is totally
Did you
fine
call?
if it's a squabble at this point,
But
which might be okay. It's whether or not they then have an inner battle with Myrrh and still don't listen.
and you
Or
see
if this is just a right for a right.
you know,
and
we're
call it
not
good.
we're not playing them on the board, but you see behind like there is a quiet at this point still kind of behind but quiet battle between like Blackheart men and Valtor's men and the mermen and
Merman.
but you see many blood cloaks who are loyal to Seran have like gathered there, and most of them, like the majority of them, have stopped like Blackheart's men from joining in at this point. But they are beginning to fight, like they're beginning to clash behind them.
To believe.
Okay. So Seran just parries the blow, but damaged by this dark word from Valtor. You see like his eyes become sallow, black veins approach, and you see, in addition to the damage that he took, like some of his vitality was drained as well. Reginald, it is your turn.
Are we just gonna run, or do we actually try anything?
I think we just want to get out.
Bro, we don't want to be part of this bloodshed. Plus, you would have just heard Nyx
Say bye,
make
bitch.
quite the like proclamation of like, you guys have your squabble, you're not listening, so we are playing on that part of GTFO, but also they didn't listen.
Okay. Then I'll just follow behind. But I want to be the last one. Can I hold an action?
Yes. I will say, Requiem, you said it included Seran, and Seran was struck. Do you use your action to strike at that point?
No.
You do not. Okay. What are you holding?
Turn the unholy.
On who?
Not teleport?
What?
Nothing. Do what you're gonna do.
Turn
or
unholy.
teleport,
It's
but not-
each fiend or undead that can see or hear me within 30 feet has to make a wisdom saving throw.
But that's us.
That's why I'm in the bag.
Oh, we're 30 feet from you.
That's why I'm in the bag.
But I'm 5 feet from you.
Yeah, keep going.
I'm not moving. You keep
I
doing
haven't used it yet.
Break out your ultraviolet UV light
Perfect.
while you're at it.
So yeah, you're using turn the unholy. What are you holding it for?
30.
Like what action?
Oh, you're
what,
holding it.
What reaction are you?
As long as we
what
keep using our-
causes you to
we just need to move.
cast turn the unholy? Like if you guys are attacked or
Yeah. If I see them coming to attack us. Yeah.
Okay. Perfect. So you follow along. Requiem, it's back up to you. Is anybody's intention to remain in this room, or is everyone leaving?
I think we should all leave. We all getting out of here?
I'm leaving.
No, I was like, I think
Yeah,
it's
we
leaving.
need to know
I think the
about-
best plan is to not be.
I don't.
Around
Is that going to give an
what's happening
opportunity
school.
attack? And that's. I'm just
It-
trying to bring up the caboose.
God, I
It
wanna
seems
fight
like
so bad.
it seems like in this
I know.
chaos,
For
It's
fun,
you
not.
for
guys,
fun.
It's the wrong fight.
you guys are allowed. You know, many people are leaving. So like the biggest, many people are fighting. Many people are leaving. So you aren't in immediate danger at the moment. I need another death saving throw for Selene. That's a 4.
I feel kind of
And a
bad.
2.
It's turning out, but
In the next 2 rounds, as you guys are leaving, you see Selene collapse on the ground, stake in the back, and turn into dust.
gone.
Lay on hands doesn't
Nope.
save.
You
Like
would kill her.
It does
Restoration.
not. Valtor
She's a vampire.
Oh, Veltor.
Valtor will kill Seran very quickly. There's no chance for Seran. So over the next couple rounds, you see Valtor standing above Seran. Seran recovering from, you see Seraph has like clutched a symbol on her chest and begins backing away as well, understanding there's nothing else that she can do in this moment to stop this bloodshed, begins backing away. Valtor, black fire strikes, smites Seran to the ground, and you see him fall to his knees, look up. Zafira, as you're leaving, You see him turn, smile at you, and Valtor's sword strikes off his head and falls to the ground. The resolution I need is between Seran's men and Blackheart's men. And because Valtor's there and he has lots of stuff that like boost undead, he has dread authority as a legendary action on everybody else's turn. I need to resolve that. So what I'd like to happen is, Nyx, you are rolling for Valtor and the Blackheart men, and you roll with advantage. Requiem, you are rolling for Seran and his men. And the result of 3 rounds will determine how their men do.
Okay. You want to do one of my rolls for me? Because it's fun.
Oh my
Do one of my rolls.
This is a lot of responsibility.
Yeah.
Sure, do
Okay.
it. Do it.
So my first
Do the
one,
first
roll
one.
with advantage.
Okay.
I did not.
First one is.
You
Just tell you the flat rolls, right?
16.
Yep.
Would you get?
I got a 19.
All right.
3, right?
So there's too many rolls. So let's do that again. You're rolling with advantage. So let's say you two both roll. This is your advantage, and you guys can take turns on the rounds. Because you guys have advantage, they're rolling straight.
Right.
So because I saw you roll twice and he rolled, so that's too many rolls.
Well, I rolled twice, then he rolled twice, and then I rolled twice. Because each time we're
Oh, that's
going
the
with
3
advantage.
rounds.
Yeah, it's 3
Okay.
rounds.
So I need the advantage, the total of your 3 rounds,
Yep.
yes,
So-
and then the total of
Yeah,
your 3
we
rounds.
got
I
that
had
right.
15, he had 19, I have 11.
So the best of those 3 is 15, 19, 11?
Yeah.
17.
15, 19, 11.
Okay.
17, 16, 5.
You won all 3 rounds?
So I did 15, and what was your first one?
That was the best of
17.
the first
Okay,
roll.
so you won the first one.
Oh, wait, no, 16.
No.
But
sorry.
you guys had
So,
but you had
okay, so-
advantage,
I had
right?
advantage. So
So
with
you're
advantage,
doing
I
it-
rolled a 15 flat. I'm not adding anything.
So your
Right.
guys'
Yeah.
roll,
the
your
same
guys' first roll you did. Which one was the winner of that first advantage?
So the first roller had a 15.
So we did 16.
So you guys win the first one.
Yeah.
Second one was a 19.
5.
Okay, so we won the second one. Third one was a 11 on my
17.
side. So you guys won the third.
So best
So you
2
won
out
2.
of 3.
Was-
Saren's men win that fight, with even including
Valtor let them
Valtor's
leave. Oh.
Valtor's advantage.
Don't know how
So
So is it
We
just
just
that
rolled
he'd
real
let the
good.
people, like the men, live?
I think
Just-
I need to determine if General Valtor lives or dies.
Wait, what?
from
Ain't
that
no
combat.
way.
Yeah.
Because he lost his men lost the fight.
This
So
is wild.
This is
Um,
crazy. I would not
fleas. Could
expect
you
that
flee?
he would die.
Requiem.
Like my whole goal would have been to
What?
leave when I saw he was at Death Knight.
No, I want
Truly a death knight.
Reginald to roll this.
Yeah, Reginald.
I got
Reginald,
goosebumps
I
right
know.
now.
This is
freaking-
crazy.
I did
not see this. Seren's men taking him out, but not.
This
but
is a luck
Seren
check
dying would be
for
crazy.
General Valtor Blackheart.
Whether or not he gets out.
Do I use a mat die?
And so,
I mean, I guess if he's seeing red and going straight barbarian, but like
Yeah.
on Seren as his target.
actually, let's do this. Let's have you make his death saving throws.
I like that.
Let's have you make his death saving throws. So rolling straight. We'll say he goes down, but this will be his
my
death saving throws. So
gosh, this is
I need 3 rolls. Just
insane.
roll one after another and tell me what you get.
9.
That's a failure.
10.
Success. Okay, keep going. It might be more than 3.
9 again.
Failure.
Fail.
2 failures, 1 success.
Oh my god.
Moly.
A 14.
2 and 2.
This is going
The
to
next
decide.
one matters.
Oh
Next one
my
matters.
God.
All the marbles.
Crazy.
What is it? 12.
Okay.
Success.
Oh my gosh.
General Valtor Blackheart lives.
Barely.
You see,
Wow.
the party leaves the room, clashing of swords behind you, screaming, magic of firing and hellish nature erupts behind you, and that's all you guys know at that point. You're
I was gonna say,
leaving
did
with
you
the
see
crowd.
the last part of it? 'Cause I want to know.
You guys don't even
Seren's head went
know the
off.
fate of Valtor's men or who won that fight, but just Isolde leading you from this bloody fray. And that's where we'll end the session. Thank you so much for watching, everybody. Catch you next time. Bye-bye. I killed people. I did it.
Other people.
We ran away like an idiot.
That was wild.